Hello, you've clicked on a CP368 Productions video. Channel rail fanning and model railroading. Model railroading in the back. Rail fanning from the vehicle. In this channel, you will find that, plus live streams talking about trains and eventually watching trains. And a variety of other things, whatever I feel like putting on the channel, because it's my channel after all. And that reminds me, this is my channel alone. I decide what goes on this channel and what I film, no one else. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and get to the video. Watch more videos. There are over 400 videos on this channel. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so I had filmed a layout build video, and when I went to edit it, it didn't want to edit. So I'm going to refilm it, but we're going to do a layout tour instead, because I'm not going to take the stuff off that I had done on camera to redo it. That's annoying. That would be annoying. For me, at least. So we're going to start off in my room. Right now, the layout is 4, 8, 12, 18 feet long. Well, 18 feet long for track, approximately, and 20 feet long normally. So let's flip the camera around. First, here's the stuff that's not being used right now. My covered hoppers are sitting there, and the covered hoppers down there. There's the end of track right here, and the test tracks. 2 test tracks go down. Eventually we'll have DC hooked up to this one, to one of these, and DCC up to one of these, and it'll be separate from the layout. Then we go into the 2x4 inch. This is right here just so we can have this switch. This is just so we can have the switch to the elevator factory. Here's my wire strippers that I couldn't find for a while. I didn't want to buy another one because they're nice. They're Klein tools. They're a nice pair. Didn't want to spend money on another one. And look at this. My DC power pack that's currently set up to film the video on DC locomotives. So let's go under. Gotta crawl under here. So we'll pause the video and crawl under. Okay, now from the other side, there's the box for the power pack. Here's my rubber band drive F7, my DCC and sound Atlas Gold -8, Athearn Blue Box SD45. There's my CSX GP40, my Santa Fe C415, not based on a real prototype. Union Pacific RS2, that's actually a prototype. MKT 615, not a prototype. That's a C430. Rock Island, also not a prototype. That says it's a C630, but it actually looks more like it's a C430. A U36B, also not a prototype. Burlington Northern, that's DC. That's DC. That's DC. That's a SD45-2. It's labeled as an SD40, but the shell is an SD45-2. There's a Dremel tool. The bits for the Dremel tool. So, and over here is staging. There's the 2 gondolas from Vinny. One of them is over here. We have it labeled track 2. Those are on track 1. They're supposed to be down there. I moved them up there because I had to set something on there. This is track 6. That's track 4. Track 5. The track 3 is here. Track 5 is around here somewhere. I don't remember where I had that. But that's all for DCC, for JMRI, I mean. Now, this module will be up against here. Going to have wood framing underneath. It's going to have another layer of foam because there's a creek that comes along here that I got to dig out. And on a future extension, which will be off that way, we're going to try this whole thing once it's framed and the foam is the correct thickness and it's all framed out as official modules. It'll be put in an angle through the room this way, and then the rest of it will come off this at an angle going that way and going off into my room. So this is the elevator factory, part of it. You have the boiler house here, and we have some extra walls here that I accidentally cut some of them the wrong length. That we'll have to figure that out later. This sand and scrap sheds, I made them too small. When I build the actual models, they'll be made the right size. The foundry, this is the foundry for the elevator factory, and then their casting shop, their assembly shop and machine shop and a bunch of other stuff was all over on this side, and that will be built eventually. But I just made these, tried to make these on stream. Nobody showed up for the stream, so I made them on my own time while I was watching TV and stuff. They're not really supposed to look anything like it. They're just there to give it a little bit of a 3D element. It was something for the stuff to go behind. Here's the switch that you saw me move from up there to down here. The layout is currently empty because JMRI emptied the layout, and I had to fix some little bugs in how it was set up so I can get cars back. And I haven't been up here to run trains because it is 49 degrees up here right now. And that's really too cold to work on the layout. But I did test out every DC locomotive I have, even the one I bought brand new, and that's right here. And that is, of course, the one that works the best of all of them. This one also works pretty fantastic. So we'll be showing what ones work, what ones don't, and hopefully figuring out what's wrong with them. Some of them are going to be upgraded to DCC. This one probably. I have a Dremel tool so I can mill it out if I need to. Okay, now that's it for this. Now let's flip the camera around. There we go. The freight depot is down there, but you already know that from previous videos.